Hi there, this is about the third video on dividing monomials by monomials. These ones are starting to get a little tricky. So here are rules. When dividing a monomial by a monomial, divide the coefficients and subtract the exponents. But I just want to remind you there's two ways that you can do these. I'm going to do it this way. So 48 A. So 48 divided by 8 is 6. And then cancel, 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 cancel. Right, you can't put that right beside the A3 because A's aren't beside the 6. It needs to be down on the bottom. So that's one option. The other option, should have left myself more room. 48 divided by 8 is 6. And a to the 4 divided by a to the 7. I'm going to subtract and go 4 minus 7. And there we go. So you can subtract your exponents. And both of those, same. Mean exactly the same thing. If there are no directions given and there are no specifics on this question, on this worksheet, both of them are completely fine. If you see something where it says write with positive exponents, this would be the one. If it says write it with no denominator, this would be the one. If nothing stated, they're both cool. All right, 56 divided by 4. Ooh, I don't know, I want to say that's 14, but I'm not sure. 56 divided by 4. Cool, 14. All right. Oh, it says two ways. So 56 S S T T 4 S and T. So 56 divided by 4 is 14. Cancel S, cancel S. Ooh, cancel a T. So that leaves me T squared up there. And it leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4. S is down there. That's one way. So this is kind of what I think of as expanding. If I was writing a test or something, I might do 1 or 2 questions like this just to make sure that I've got the rules on straight. Or you could do them all if it makes you happy. 56 divided by 4 is 14. 2 minus 6. Subtracting my exponents. And T3 minus T. So it's 3 minus 1. T squared. And yes, that is faster and quicker. It's completely fine either way. So again, this one or this one. Since I'm sitting here and I got this question here that I hand, oh, yours is probably typed in there. Not sure where I was going with this. I would just go 3 minus 8 is x to the minus 5. I guess so. That would be the same. Just a reminder that there's that understood one there. What wouldn't be right is if you wrote x to the 5th. Right, it's got to be 1 over x to the 5th because there's more x's on the bottom. And this shows that, and so does that. Either one. Okay, sorry about that. Got to move my finger around to make it look good. I'm just going to do the subtracting exponents. So 2 minus, oh, I better write this out. 2 minus 3. Right, that's what we're doing with our exponents. You subtract your exponent, which should give me 2 minuses. I'm going to add the opposite, so basically I'm going to get x to the 5th. Ta-da! Or this is the kind of cheat way, and I'm going to double check. Oops, this one's negative. I'll leave the positive one where it is, and I can bring the negative one up on top, and the exponent changes to positive, which then, whoop, takes us over there. It's all good. All right. Ooh, look at that one. Now, this is one of those tricky questions that I try and do all the time. You know, I don't want anybody to get 100% on the test. So I got some are you paying attention questions. All right, 13 and 26. What's the number that goes out front? I think a lot of you might have said 2, and that would be incorrect. Right, because 13 divided by 26 is going to give me 0.5 or a half. 0.5. That is such a common mistake of just not paying attention or punching it into the calculator wrong. When you put in a calculator, top number goes first, then the bottom number, or what I remember is if my top number, and I'm terrible, my numerator, because that's the correct math word for it, if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, you're going to get a number that's less than 1. So just keep that in your mind in case in case you get caught. All right, now I'm going to have a c. So c to the 3 and c to the 10, that's 3 minus 10 is minus 7. And then that y, just bring it along, right? It has nothing to do down there. So we just bring it along for fun. How about you turn off the camera and do the rest of the questions? Because, you're cool that way, and we've done some. All right, I trust that you did. 18 divided by minus 3 is minus 6. X to the 6 divided by x to the 3 is going to give me x3. 6 minus 3. Now, understood 1 there. And if that bugs you and you find single variables anywhere on a worksheet, first thing you can do is go through and put little ones in there to remind yourself what's going on. 1 minus 5 is y to the minus 4. My brain always says if it's a minus up there, that just means that there were more y's at the bottom to start with. All right, 17 divided by 51. Calculator time. 17 divided by 51, probably 1/3. Okay, let's write that correctly. 0.3 repeating. Don't put 3, 3, 3 repeating. It's all 3's. You only need to write 1 or 1/3. Either one is fine. Now, c to the 5th divided by c to the 3. C to the 5th divided by c is going to give me c4. And d4 divided by d3 is going to give me d. So 5 minus an understood 1 is 4, and 4 minus 3 is 1. If you want to put that 1 there, go for it. It's not remotely required. All right, minus 48 divided by 12 is going to be minus 4. Now, I've got C8 minus 2. I'm going to be lazy. 8 subtract minus 2. Boom, it's done. That's one option. Eight minus 2. Going to go 8. This subtract becomes a plus. This goes to the opposite. Either way, whoopsies, that should be a C, 10. And my brain also says by looking at this, okay, if I want to make this positive, it's going to flip to the top and it's going to join with that. Excuse me, any one of those 3 methods is completely fine. D7 divided by D3 is going to give me D4. And 2 minus 10 is going to give me minus 8. And there we go. All right, 24 divided by minus 48. You guys have figured this out. Sometimes the smaller numbers on top. Negative 0.5. X to the 5th, so I got 5 minus 2. Going to add. This goes the opposite. Or like I said, my brain just says, oh, that's just going to pop up to the top and become positive, and then it's going to be 5 plus 7. 5 plus 2 is 7, because when you multiply, you add your exponents. 25 divided by 15. I know it's not an even number. Let's see. 25, 15. Oh, 1.6 repeating. Okay, so, but wait, it changes to a 7 at the end. Yes, that's because my calculator did the rounding, but this is indeed 1.6. Now you just put that repeating bar. 1.6, just like that. See, not hard. X squared divided by x to the 6 is going to be x to the minus 4. And my y's are going to cancel. I'm just going to do that. If you want, it looks weird, but I wouldn't mark it wrong. Okay. Oh, last one. 52 divided by 13 is 4. Now, minus 5 minus 7. Right, my exponent. So it's first one, minus 5, subtract, minus 7 from there. So minus 5, this goes to a plus. And that is going to give me 2. So x squared. That is doing it the mathematical way. Joanne's crazy lazy way. 52 stays where it is. 13 stays where it is. X7, I want to make positive, so I'm going to make it up there. X5, x to the negative 5, I want to make it positive, so it's going to go down there. And 7 minus 5 is 2. I'm just saying. I kind of like my method, but that's just me. Either way, whoopsies. I guess I should finish it. 52 divided by 13 is 4. And we do the division on this. X to the 7 divided by x to the 5th is x squared. Either way, you get the exact same answer. Cool. Have a marvelous day and do math.